We're born with a capacity and a desire to move. It's easy when you watch a baby. They just want to move, and you add rhythm or sound and they want to move more. I think that's something we're born with. And then at some point, we're sat in a desk and said, don't move. And we're taught to not move. We're taught to be still. And there is time for being still and being calm. But I think we far too often lose that joy and freedom that's found in movement. In clogging and tap, I found a rhythmic freedom. I find myself making rhythms all the time. It almost becomes another language for me that I communicate rhythmically.
Gary Larsen has been dancing for as long as he can remember, but at the young age at which he began, he could have never imagined that dance would play such an important role in his life. Because of dance, he met and married Mindy and started a family. Gary continued to pursue a career in dance and proved to be a very successful performer. What began as a hobby has now become a lifestyle and has taken them all over the world. So, how did they end up here in Rexburg, Idaho?
Something about this place that drew us here, and it is the university, and it is the small town values, but yet it's very open values artistically.
Gary and Mindy own Footworks Dance Studio, located on the south end of Rexburg, otherwise known as Lyman. In a barn located in their own backyard, the Larsens have created a place where young dancers can come and learn all kinds of dance, from clogging to American folk dances and even Hawaiian dances. This place is a powerhouse. Primarily known for their clogging, both Mindy and Gary coach an incredible advanced group of dancers. They also teach younger and more inexperienced dancers as well. It is obvious that these kids love to dance. Not only are they quick learners, but also enjoy every minute they get to spend in the studio and on the stage. Although Footworks may seem to be your average dance studio, there are several aspects of this company that are quite unique.
I always tell our dancers that we want them to dance because they love dance and not because they're going to win something. I'd rather have them do it because they're passionate about it than because of who they can beat.
Our dance studio, unlike many clogging dance studios, is not oriented competitively. Most of the dance studios in the Intermountain region, and frankly throughout the country, are sort of based on preparing dance numbers to be competed. And there's certain, rules and categories and things within the competition structure that you would need to think about when you're creating work. And we try not to limit ourselves like that. We really think more entertainment artistically. And we also find a lot of value in the performance aspect of dance rather than just competitive alone. We do see value in competing. We do see value in striving to do your very best in front of a panel of judges that are going to give you feedback and to see what the other groups are doing.
Competition wins are a really easy way to judge the success of a program. And it's not that we're not successful at competitions, but some of our choreography is different from the look done at a lot of competitions, and so we're not always able to compare in the same way to a lot of the other teams. We do what we do. And we don't really change that for competition, as Gary said. When you go to these international dance festivals or to just any dance performance where you can watch it and not worry about who's going to be placed, it's not hierarchical. You just can enjoy the dances and you're not afraid of meeting the other teams and becoming friends, and it's not competitive. You can all share your strengths and everyone is just happy to be there.
Not only have these young dancers been taught what matters most, but they have also been shown it. They have performed in several parades and shows throughout southeastern Idaho, but have also had the amazing opportunity of traveling around the world to different dance festivals and celebrations.
Now, putting together a festival team is always sort of like childbirth. Because every time I do it, I'm like, oh, I'm never doing this again. It's so much work. Oh, I never get enough sleep, and I'm thinking about it all the time. And then we do it and we get on tour, and the payoff is so huge that we're like, this is awesome. Let's do it again.
We can't wait to do it again each time. Some amazing experiences as being directors, going to places, taking a little Rexburg youth off to international places and international settings where they're able to learn and grow, and we kind of look at each other and go, that's why we do this, as we see these kids grow and learn, and they're maturing right in front of our eyes, and their worldview's expanding, and we just think, wow, this is awesome.
At these festivals, we are housed with teams from 10 other countries, and we are with them every day, all day long for a week. And we get to know them, and often they speak English, or even if they don't speak English, we manage to communicate. We use sign language. And our kids become best friends with these kids and these other dancers, and we become really good friends with them. And thanks to Facebook, I keep up with a lot of them, which is magical. And I have a great love for the people of the world, and there's no fear. It's not fear, it's love. And I think when we take our little dancers from Little Rexburg, Idaho, out to see the bigger world, they learn that different doesn't mean scary or bad. It means wonderful and beautiful.
One of our goals is just to allow these kids to have fun, recreation. While they're recreating, they're learning about themselves, they're learning about the world around them.
We want students to love to dance, all kinds of dance, and to appreciate all kinds of dance that we can expose them to.
Yeah, appreciation.